Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be building an OU team around Victini, then we'll hop on the ladder, test out the team, make any changes to it that we do feel are necessary, and the final team will be down below for all of you to try out on the ladder. So let's just go ahead and hop right in right here. So the set that we're going to be going with is a Choice Band set, and I was actually originally going to be using a Z Celebrate set, which is kind of the set that took over once Sun and Moon came out and Z moves were an option, but I decided to go ahead and go with the Choice Band set here because it turns out I actually did a live with the Z Celebrate set not too long ago, and honestly I enjoy using this Choice Band set right here a lot more. It's a lot more fun to just click V Create and watch things fall over than set up for a Z Celebrate sweep in my opinion. Both sets are definitely very viable, but I really enjoy using Choice Band right here. Very standard EV spread, just max attack, max speed, Jolly. You can go with an Adamant Nature, but unfortunately you will be outpaced by stuff like Jolly Excadrill and potential Jolly Landorus-T, so I really did not want to deal with that, and honestly I feel like V Create and Bolt Strike are definitely just strong enough moves anyway, and Zen Headbutt does get these stab boosts, so definitely like the Jolly set right here. And then yeah, pretty standard coverage. V Create's the most standard moves. U-turn is just for momentum in case you're expecting something to switch in, like Zygarde, I guess would be the main thing, or like a defensive Lando. You can U-turn and bring in another threat, but that's the Victini set right here, and obviously the biggest drawback to Victini and really any fire type is the fact that it's weak to Stealth Rock, so we definitely need to try to find a Pokemon that can get rid of those very early. Now, what I was thinking originally was I was actually going to go with like a Z move Tapu Koko with like Roost and Defog, and that could provide U-turn momentum into the Victini and provide some sort of Hawlucha check, but I figured that I could actually go right here with a Rotom-Wash, and what this also covers is sort of my ground weakness. There's a lot of ground types that can still hit Rotom-Wash, like Mold Breaker Drill, Thousand Arrows Zygarde, but it definitely kind of helps out with our ground weakness, so we're going to go ahead and go with this spread right here, just the max HP, max defense variant, and we're going to go with Leftovers. I definitely think Leftovers is a lot more consistent than the Papa Berry set right here. So Leftovers with Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Defog. You can run Pain Split as some other utility too, but I think Will-O-Wisp is just a much better check to a lot of common switch-ins. So yeah, I definitely like Rotom-Wash pairing right here. 4 and Spidef right here, so I like that. We can actually put the 4 in Speed just in case we do encounter any other Rotom-Washes, but I guess the slow Volt Switch would be better. So let's put the 4 in the Spidef stat right here, and I definitely think this can provide a really nice hazard control for Victini right now, as well as a sort of ground check. We still probably need to add something later that can take on ground types as well. And now that we've actually added a Defogger, we can definitely add some, pretty much any more Stealth Rock weaknesses if we do feel the need to. I don't really like want to do it just because we have a Defogger, but it's definitely an option in case we want to do that later. Now, these are both kind of weak to Ash Greninja. Unfortunately, we're not running Scarf Victini, and Rotom-Wash is 2-hit KO'd by Specs Dark Pulse, so I definitely want some sort of check to that. Tangrowth can form some sort of like Fire Water Grass Core right here. I guess Ferrothorn can do the same thing and provide spikes. I don't see a reason not to go with Ferrothorn right here. Ferrothorn plus Rotom-Wash is a great defensive core, provides a lot of pivots, and potentially since we're running spikes right here, which is what I'm going to go with, we can add a different rocker later. Probably something like Lando T or Heatran, but I mean, I have Victini on the team right now. I don't know if I want to double up on fire types, but we're going to go right here with the standard EV spread of 164 in Spidef, max HP, 92 in the defense stat, and we'll put a minus speed nature on here with 0 speed IVs just to make sure that our Gyro Ball, or Gyro Ball, however we pronounce it, is actually going to be as strong as possible. So Gyro Ball right here, and Power Whip, and then what do I want this last move to be? I guess Leech Seed is kind of a staple on Ferrothorn, so we'll go ahead and go with that. And I definitely think this is a really strong Firewater Grass Core. Obviously, we do have a sort of more offensive mon right here, and then 2 more defensively oriented mons, but the 2 defensive mons really help out these other 2, and just really well right now, because Ferrothorn kind of checks all the... I guess the main thing it checks is Ash Greninja, and then Rotom-Wash definitely just provides hazard control for Victini, so I like that so far. And now that we have this sort of core going on, I would definitely love some sort of like more offensive, well I guess more faster Wall Breaker would be the way that I would put it right now. At least something above base 100 with Victini speed tier. Mega Lopunny could definitely do that too. Mega Pinsir is actually a good option. We already have hazard control in the team, and Rotom-Wash kind of baits out bulky grass types like, I guess Ferrothorn and Tapu Bulu would be the main ones, and Mega Pinsir can definitely just come in on those on the Volt Switch, and then you can click like a free return, so I really like that. And also you can just break through stuff like Toxapex and Tangrowth really nicely. Toxapex mainly because you don't really want to predict with your Victini. You really just want to try to spam V-Create right now. So I think we will go with Mega Pinsir right here. I don't think doubling up on hazard weakness mons right here is too big of an issue when you have a great defogger like Rotom. And I definitely think Rotom just lures out a lot of the Mega Pinsir checks, so I really like that right now. The standard EV spread right here. And then we'll just go with the standard spread of return, 3 attacks. Return, quick attack, earthquake, and swords dance. I meant to say swords dance, 3 attacks right there. And that's just a really nice wall breaker with a little bit of a better speed here. It's able to outspeed other base 100s like Mega Medicham for sure, so you don't really have to risk speed ties. Because if you lose the speed tie with Victini right now, Mega Medicham definitely looks like kind of an issue. Now we have 2 slots left. Volcarona, despite the fact that we have Mega Pinsir on the team, is looking like sort of an issue because they can just throw up rocks and then Mega Pinsir gets like pressured out. And Rotom-Wash can't really defog on Volcarona anyway, so assuming they pivot around correctly, Volcarona definitely looks like a pretty big threat to this team, so I definitely want to try to solve that. Now, Pokemon that can do that, I guess maybe Scarf Keldeo would be a good option. I would love rocks of my own too. Like we've used spikes on Ferrothorn just to get rocks up with another Mon right now. Drill could be a thing. I feel like I have to go defensive Lando right here just to complete my Volt turn. I mean, we have a Volt turn right here, but really I'm going to be... I don't see myself clicking U-turn too often with Victini, unless my opponent has some sort of dedicated check that can switch into all 3 of these moves. I guess like a Mega Lottie would be the big thing, but I think Lando is definitely the best bet right here. There's no reason not to go with it right now. So we'll go ahead and run our Rocky Helmet set right here with U-turn, Earthquake, and then obviously Stealth Rocks. And do I want to run Defog, or what do I feel like running right here? We can go with, I don't know, what do I really feel like running? I mean, Knockoff is an option, Defog is another cool option right here too. U-turn, Earthquake, Stealth Rock. Those are like the staple moves. The 4th one is pretty adjustable. I guess we'll go ahead and go with... I think double Defog might not actually be a bad idea. We might go with Defog right here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run with Defog for now. I think rock coverage could potentially be good, but I don't see the need for it when we have... Like, we don't really need rock coverage because all the rock coverage would do is hit fire types, and we have ways to break through the most prominent fire types right now. Rotom-Wash checks Blacephalon. Mega Pinsir is able to quick attack Volcarona. Speaking of Volcarona, I still need something that can take that on. But we'll go... No, that's not offensive Lando. We'll go ahead and go with the defensive spread right here. I believe it's 216, and then 40 in Spit F. This set might be outdated. I'll go ahead and double check the defensive EVs, but I believe this is it. And then we'll go ahead and put the minus in special attack. I could go HP Ice, I guess, just to help out against Zygarde. Does Zygarde look like a... Yeah, actually, 1000 Arrow spam is a problem. I'm definitely going to run HP Ice here over Defog. I feel like Rotom-Wash provides all the defog that we need. And HP Ice is definitely probably the better option right here, just to help out with Zygarde. And I guess opposing Landorus-T too, because opposing Landorus-T with like Smackdown is definitely a threat, because they can Smackdown, Mega Pinsir doesn't want to take that, and then everything else doesn't really want to take Earthquake, so Hidden Power Ice can really help us out in that regard. 1 slot left. I would love some sort of Volcarona check, I guess. I mean, Ferrothorn tends to get worn down pretty easily too by Ask Greninja. Just clicking Dark Pulse, like you can only come in twice, and then I believe you're in range. Maybe even once if they got up enough hazards, but what can switch into Volcarona? I mean, AV Cure in Black seems like a pretty niche idea. I can probably take some hits from Greninja too as well. I guess Keldeo is the other option. Scarf Keldeo can outpace a Volcarona. It does resist Ask Greninja's Dual Stab as well. I think we'll go with Scarf Keldeo right here. That definitely looks like a pretty solid bet. It resists Ask Greninja's Dual Stab, and it's able to outpace a Volcarona. So we'll just go with right here. Hydro Pump. I guess we'll go with Surf. Focus Blast, Stone Edge is the test that I should run. No, we always run Secret Sword. And then, do I feel the need to run Focus Blast right here? I think Stone Edge is a good bet, because it can also check like Megazord Y. Because obviously when the sun goes up, your water type moves with damage are going to be halved. So I like Stone Edge right here. We'll go with the max HP, max special attack, max speed spread right here. And we'll actually put the minus in defense, just because we want to have our Stone Edge as strong as possible. I believe if we do a minus attack nature, it's a roll to kill Volcarona, but now we always do. And that looks very solid. Let me just make sure that I've used all my EVs. Did I have 4 on something? I do have 4 on Pinsir right here. And then, do we have an odd HP stat right here? We have an odd HP stat here and here, so we are good. And yeah, that's going to be the team. Obviously, we can make any changes that we want to while we are battling. And yeah, I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, got our first game right here. Going to be up against a pretty cool looking Primarina squad right here. Very weak to my Mega Pinsir, assuming it's not Scarf Magnezone, but I'll probably have to scout for that, unfortunately. That can also trap my Ferrothorn, so definitely need to keep all these things into consideration. I think he'll probably just lead off with Tapu Lele. I mean, V-Create just completely runs through his team as well. So he might try to counter lead my Victini and lead off with something like a Lando. So let's actually try to catch that with Keldeo right here. He does unfortunately just lead off with Tapu Lele. Very surprised because I thought that he might want to prevent me from getting a kill with a V-Create so soon, but I guess right here, my only real switch in is Ferrothorn, but I probably want to keep that at full health for like Alakazam, but realistically, it's probably going to end up getting trapped by the Magnezone anyway, so let's just go Ferrothorn here. Hope he doesn't go hard Magnezone. He just goes immediately to Magnezone. So we're trapped in right here, unfortunately. As what I'll do right here is just get up Spikes. He goes right for the Hidden Power, of course. I don't have Protect, unfortunately, so we're just going to get up a Spike right here and go down. And now I'm just going to go out into Victini and claim a kill of my own. I mean, Landorus will take 1, but it's not going to appreciate 1. Is the main thing right now. He just gives me Magnezone right there, so I guess he recognized that Magnezone's main job was just to get rid of that Mon. Out comes Landorus-T. He's obviously going to try to get up rocks here. So I'll just go ahead and go out into my Rotom-Wash right now. Defog these away, and then I think we'll be fine. The problem is I have no Psychic Resist right now besides my Victini, so I really have to try to defog right here. Goes right back to Tapu Lele, takes a Spike in the process, which is cool. I'll get a Slow Volt out here, unless he specs Lele with Psychic, I'm not going to get O-Code. Or I guess Z would work too. Yeah, that'll definitely O-Co me. But I get to go back right out into Victini right here. And I just got to click V-Create again. And nothing really wants to take the hit. I mean, the problem is my Defogger is gone. Yeah, that's the big problem. My Defogger is already gone right now, so maybe I should double out. Never mind, he just went Magearna. So, out comes Landorus-T again, gets an Intimidate off. I don't have Hazard Control anymore, so I'm just going to stay in. As yeah, he's going to try to get up more hazards right there. We do duel quite a bit. It was defensive. Unfortunately, these hazards are here to stay now, which is pretty bad. Maybe I should have switched out on the Z move, but it's fine. He's going to go for Earthquake right here, I think. So I'll just go... Landorus actually just goes for U-turn, so I guess Megazam's about to come out and have some fun. But it looks like actually maybe Scarf Keldeo can do some work here. Actually goes Primarina. And this is what I need damage on for my Scarf Keldeo, so I'm going to go for Earthquake here. We get a crit too, so that's amazing. He goes for Sparkling Aria, but now he doesn't have any Hydro Pump switch-ins. We chip down the Tapu Lele too. This is honestly amazing. I could not have asked for a better scenario than this. Let's go here into my... I guess Keldeo now is probably a good option. Yeah, actually, we're going to go Pinsir right here. And it'll force out the Alakazam after. Or he can just sack off his Landorus-T now. So he has to go Alakazam now and try to knock me out with Psychic, which I'm sure he does. Yeah, so out comes Alakazam. I think my play is to Quick Attack and then go Keldeo after. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's Quick Attack this Alakazam, put it in range of my Keldeo. He's able to knock me out. Then I can go Keldeo right here. Go ahead and hit him up with a nice Scarf. Hydro Pump is probably the play. Or Surf, I guess is fine too. Because Hydro Pump's not going to knock out Tapu Lele anyway, so let's just go for Surf right here. And he pretty much has to sack either this or Lando. He sacks this off. And now he's going to go out into Tapu Lele. I have to pivot out into my Victini right here to take a hit and then V-Create. As we are able to take the hit, I am Jolly, so I can V-Create and knock something out. And then what I can do right here is... Unfortunately, it's because of the Rocky Helmet, actually, I think I lose. Unless Hydro Pump can do the damage that I need, but I think he wins right here. Because I don't think Hydro Pump is going to do 88. There's no way it does 88. Yeah, he's going to knock me out, and then unfortunately Keldeo is going to come out. I don't think Hydro Pump's going to do 88. Nothing else is stronger. Let's click Hydro Pump. Yeah, unfortunately we only did 62. That was a great game though. I just don't really think we could have maybe played our end game a little smarter. Or maybe my mid game a little smarter. I probably should have preserved my Rotom-Wash a little bit better. That was definitely a very cool game right there. I'll drop a GG. Definitely. I think he made a mistake trying to give me so much damage on Primarina right there. I guess he really didn't expect Keldeo to be that big of a threat. And it could have given me an opening, but unfortunately, because of that Rocky Helmet putting me in range of Stealth Rocks, that's really what lost me the game right there. And that guy definitely played well. But I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here. Once again, I really am expecting my opponent to lead off with either Landorus-T or Nihilego to try to counter my Victini lead, because it does so well against the rest of the team, but the last opponent didn't really do that, so I'm going to try to counter this anyway and lead off with Keldeo again. This opponent leads off with Charizard, which I'm going to Stone Edge right away. If it's Zardois, I'm pretty sure that'll go down. It goes, pretty sure this drops. Unfortunately, I miss, and he's going to Solar Beam and knock me out. Never mind, he decided to go for Roost for no reason. He should have Solar Beamed right there. I'm switching out now. Actually, I'm just going to Stone Edge again. Yeah, he gives me damage on Landorus, so that's fine. We do hit that one. It sucks that we didn't knock out the Zard right there. I'm pretty sure that O-Code it. I gotta go Rotom and defog these rocks. He just goes for U-turn. That is probably Choice Band. 34% to defensive Rotom. That has to be Choice Band, right? OU defensive against... We're max defense too. We're not running any speed. against Landorus-T. Yeah, that is 100% choice banded Landorus. Right, so out comes this. We have V-Creates in the sun right now. I'm going to try to fire off one of those right now. Out comes the rocks, but I don't see a switch into a banded V-Create in the sun, so let me go ahead and click that button right now and knock something out. I'm pretty sure Landorus goes down from 87. Just because of the sun is the main factor. Zardawai definitely should go down. Zardawai has pretty much no defensive stat. I'd really need to play my Ferrothorn smart if I don't want to get swept by Nihilego. I mean, Scarf Keldeo can keep that in check too. Scarf Keldeo actually does a lot of work right here now that I look at it. Clef would be his main switch, and I need to try to defog, so this probably goes down right now. Yeah, it just dropped. Victini is too strong in the sun. Even with the Intimidate, it didn't matter. So right here, he probably goes Nihilego. If I had to guess, what am I going to switch in on Nihilego? Probably my Landorus-T. I don't want Ferrothorn taking an HP fire because I need to bring in Ferrothorn safely on Nihilego every time. Yeah, so out comes Nihilego. I'm going to go Landorus-T right here. Just expecting Hidden Power Fire or just not Power Gem, basically. Because I'm expecting Choice Scarf right here. He does go for Power Gem, unfortunately. So I guess now I should go Ferrothorn on the next Power Gem. This is where we find out whether or not he's locked in. I'm going to just get up a Spike right here. So it appears as though he is not locked in. Gets up the Sun. Alright, so what can I do right here? I mean, Mega Pinsir forces a kill every time it comes out now. I guess he has the Coco to come in, but I want to try to get in one of my threats safely. So let's sack off my Landorus-T here to a Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure Victini can take anything from his Zardawai. Yeah, let's go Victini here. And click V-Create. I don't think he can knock me out with anything. Sacks off the Ferrothorn, I guess just to get the Iron Barbs chip. That could have actually been good, because now he's in a pretty bad spot against Keldeo. So we take quite a bit of damage right there. Out comes Nihilego again. I guess here I can go Rotom. On the Hidden Power Fire, yeah, so that's what I knew he would try to make that call eventually, because I really can't risk Ferrothorn on a Hidden Power Fire under the sun. So out comes Clefable. This gives me another kill with my Victini. It doesn't matter that the sun is not up, I'm pretty sure we knock out everything. Maybe Zardawai can live now, but Nihilego will definitely go down from 88. Unless it's Sash Coco. Actually, it can't be Sash Coco, because, well, it can be Sash Coco, but my Spike will break the Sash. But yeah, we got another knockout right here, and pretty much he's tried to go off my choke of trying to go Ferrothorn on the Nihilego right there. Is what he tried to do right now, so what do I want to do right here is the question. I mean, at this point, my Keldeo kind of just wins. Unless it is Choice Scarf, Tapu Koko. But was that Victini's third kill? Yeah, Victini knocked out all 3 Pokemon so far. Knocked out Clef, knocked out Ferrothorn, and then it knocked out Landorus from 87%. I mean, that had to be offensive Lando, for sure. But just the fact that it got 3 kills right here is definitely very cool. And I don't know why he's sneaking through this. He can go Zard, I guess. He can really go through into anything, but he has to try to go Nihilego and get another 50-50, right? It's definitely the play that I see working out for him. Yeah, so he does go Nihilego finally. Honestly, I could go hard Keldeo. Probably not a good decision. Never mind. I'm just going to go back to Rotom. Goes right for the Sludge Wave. I can go out into my Keldeo now and just go ahead and click. I mean, I'm faster than him. I can go here for... Will Surf knock out Charizard... Well, will it 2-hit KO Charizard-Y in the sun? Mega Charizard-Y. Against Keldeo Surf. Choice Scarf. Hydro Pump's doing 53 to 63. I think that means Surf is not going to kill. Yeah, Surf is unfortunately not going to knock him out. So I do have to try to hit a couple Hydro Pumps right here. Or I go for Stone Edge and make the read. I think Hydro Pump's a better play. Hopefully I can actually hit, because the Zard-Y should definitely be just gone right now after the first turn. And then this game would be a wrap, because I just click Hydro Pump and Surf through his team. But unfortunately that is not the case right now. I guess my best play is to go for the Stone Edge, right? Because Stone Edge is not going to be doing terrible damage to Tapu Koko if that comes in. And based on how he's playing, I think he's locked into this attack. Oh, never mind. Stone Edge does nothing to Tapu Koko. Really? Okay, let's go for Hydro Pump. I thought it would do at least 40, but... Are they running a minus attack nature here? Hasty. Plus speed, minus defense. That's the nature I'm running. I mean, foreign attack's not going to make any difference. Yeah, I guess Stone Edge is really just that weak of an attack on physical Keldeo right here, but... I guess I will go ahead and try to hit a Hydro Pump. Hopefully we actually hit it. I'll be right back once he chooses a move. Alright, so he ended up going out into the Charizard-Y right here, and I did 47 with my Hydro Pump, so he's running some sort of bulk on this thing. My play right here is always just to probably sack off Victini at this point. Victini's done its job. It can't really take on anything else now. So let's go ahead and throw this out. Goes for Roost. He has to try to win a speed tie, assuming he is timid. And even if he is, I'm pretty sure I can just go Pinsir after and claim a kill. Or I guess I can go, yeah, Pinsir would probably be my play. He doesn't win the speed tie, we do 83%. Surprised that doesn't kill in one hit. Goes right for the Flamethrower, not a big deal at all. I can just go Pinsir here, I think. It's either Pinsir or Keldeo. I mean, Keldeo's fine too, but the problem is the sun's not up. I'm gonna go Pinsir here. And just try to hit him with a nice return. Yeah, return's a fine play right here. He pretty much has to get every 50-50 at this point in the match correct to have a chance. So he does go Tapu Koko. I was actually considering Earthquaking, but then if he stayed in, going off of my choke, that would be pretty bad. But now I have damage off on this thing, and now all I need to do is wait for the sun to go away. So let's just Earthquake right here on the off chance he wants to try to Roost. Actually, I guess Return would be my play, because it looks like it knocks him out, and so he goes for a Wild Charge. Sun is gone. I guess I'll go out into Keldeo here, then double to Ferrothorn. In the hopes, and just in case he is actually Scarf Koko. Is the main worry right now. Actually, if he goes Zard right here, and Roosts up. Okay, so he goes for a Wild Charge again. And now Koko can actually not come back in. And how healthy is this Charizard? It's in range of Gyro Ball, so I can just go Gyro Ball right here. I definitely think that was the best play. Had he doubled to Charizard right there, maybe he would have had a chance. But this should go down from 17. Yeah, as it drops, goes out into this thing. I'll go Keldeo here on the Hidden Power. And now I can just go ahead and click probably Surf here. He's going to go ahead and forfeit. Not sure whether he was Scarf, but I don't think, even if he Sludge Waved, I don't think that knocked out Keldeo. And then I just click Surf and knock him out. He can't go Koko. And then I think I would have been fine regardless. So we're able to go ahead and win that match in the end. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Very, very weak to Victini right now. One thing that I do want to calc beforehand though is how much standard defensive Gastrodon takes from a V-Create. Because if it gets 2-hit KO'd, that's really going to help me out. So OU Spit F right here against Victini. I guess we'll just put a Blink Set in, put Max Attack. Yeah, I guess the nature doesn't matter right here. And then V-Create. V-Create with the Choice Band. Choice Band of V-Create is doing... It looks like it does 2-hit KO Spit F Gastrodon, so that's really helpful. I'm assuming it's going to lead off with a Lopunny. I mean, Mega Pinsir is really good here too. Let's lead Keldeo. As he's going to go ahead and lead off with Nidoking. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Surf right here. I'm assuming he Sash Rocks, yeah. Goes ahead and just gets up his Rocks right there. I'll go ahead and click Surf again. He's going to switch out. That is a very not bulky Tapu Bulu. I'm surprised by that damage. What do I need Ferrothorn for? I mean, Landorus is really helpful when dealing with Lopunny plus Cortana. Ferrothorn is helpful not for a ton. I mean, yeah, Ferrothorn doesn't really do much for me. Goes for Sub. I mean, he can, unless he's Fight Z right here, which he already revealed Leftovers, he's not going to beat me. Yeah, and now this thing is super weakened, so that opens up a door for Keldeo potentially too. I can just go for a Spike here. As he goes into a Cortana. This is where I'll go out into my Landorus. If he wants to Leaf Blade, good play because it's under terrain, but I think just the Rocky Helmet chip is more important. So he actually goes for SD. Ooh, is that bad? If he's timid, that could be bad. Let's go Ferrothorn here on a Smart Strike. Now let's go back to Landorus on a Sacred Sword. Goes for another SD. This could actually be bad. Let's go ahead and sack that off. Okay, so he's not timid. Okay, that's all that I wanted to check right there. I mean, I'm glad that we didn't take too much damage on Landorus, but right here, I can just go Keldeo once again. I think Keldeo's my only option, right? Yeah, I have to go Keldeo right here. I know for a fact he's going to try to double out, but I really can't risk it. I'm just going to go for Secret Sword. As actually, he just stayed in. Okay, so I'm really glad I didn't switch out. That thing's gone. Out comes Landorus T right here. I can just switch out into my own Landorus on the U-turn, take some Rocky Helmet chip. All I need to do at this point is just get up at SD with my Pinsir and I win. Or actually, I might not even need the SD. Everything is really weakened. Did we see an item on that? It's probably Scarf, if I had to guess. I'll get up my own rocks here. That's probably banded. So I guess I can go Victini here and just get my own kill now. Go right for a V-Create. And nothing switches in, so he's going to go ahead and sack off the Bulu. Lopunny's about to come out, I think. I need to check whether this is Scarf on the thing, the Landorus, because then if it is Scarf Lando, then my Pinsir is going to struggle against that. Assuming it has a rock coverage. If it doesn't have a rock coverage, then I'm fine. So I think maybe I can go Keldeo here. I mean, Keldeo kind of wins the game after Gastrodon's gone. But how am I knocking out a Gastrodon? Let's go Rotom here. On what did he click? Power Up Punch? Does High Jump Kick knock me out? Oh dang, it does. That's pretty bad. I think I might need to go off a Keldeo 50-50. Assuming Mega Pinsir does not knock him out. Does Pinsir do 99 with Quick Attack? I mean, it's a really strong Mon. Lopunny? Nah, it doesn't. Okay, so we gotta go Keldeo, get this 50-50 right. And go ahead and quick Secret Sword here. He's the Sassy Nature King. That's a good play too. Because now he goes, what, Landorus T? So what I'm actually hoping he does right here is Earthquake, because then I get to get in my Pinsir. He goes for U-turn though, which is definitely a pretty good decision. Out comes Mega Lopunny. I go for Secret Sword. My play is to spam it until I faint. That's basically the thing right here. Out comes this. But this is putting it in range of my Quick Attack. Yeah, there's the Earthquake. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf, so what I can do is get in here right here. Go right for... Do I need the SD still? It's good against Gastrodon to not risk a Scald Burn. Out comes Gastrodon. I return this. I can take any sort of fake out from Lopunny. Yeah, so that's what comes out. I just Quick Attack this, and I think we win. Yeah, so there's the Quick Attack. Fake out. I guess maybe if he's Quick Attack? No, Quick Attack won't kill. They were able to go ahead and Quick Attack him, and that's going to be the game right there. So Mega Pinsir coming through for sure. Unfortunately, Victini didn't really get to shine that match because it had no switch-ins, but I didn't really get a chance to pivot it in too much. But that's totally alright, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here. Landorus clicking Earthquake and U-turn is definitely very solid right here. It has HPS for the Lando too. I think Victini's role right here is more going to be just clicking U-turn, because if I click the wrong attack, then I'm just going to be Pursuit Trapped by the Tyranitar. Actually, it looks like it's Megatar on this team, so I guess it could be regular Tar plus Mega Lottie. Don't quite know yet, but I definitely want to be careful about that thing right now, because I don't really have a good Dark Resist besides Keldeo. Keldeo can take Rock moves too. I'm going to go probably for the Pinsir win here. But let's lead off here with my Victini. He leads off with the Latios right here. No sort of Latios can knock me out unless it's like Ghost DMZ, so I'm just going to try to U-turn out. Goes for Earthquake. This is going to do a lot. A banded U-turn. We actually just got a crit and straight up knock it out. That's really terrible for my opponent. I can just go ahead and bring out my... I mean, at this point, Keldeo has so much fun with this team. Yeah, that crit was huge. Let's bring out Pinsir here, though. I guess I probably should have brought out a Mon that prevented him from getting up rocks. That would have been a good idea. Okay, so out comes this thing. What do I need my own Ferrothorn for? It's good against the Magearna. I think U-turn would have put it in range of 2 attacks from Keldeo. I'm not quite sure about that, but at this point I have no reason to risk a Lando. Ferrothorn is alright here. I mean, it's... How am I going to prevent myself from losing to Magearna without it? I need this. I think I'm going to go Rotom here. On a Banded Stone Edge miss, probably. That's... Yeah, this opponent's not getting very lucky. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit right there. I don't even know if I'm going to include this, but I guess I might as well, just because it was pretty interesting right there. Victini did do some work against the Lottie, I guess, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Facing against a pretty unique balanced sort of team right here. Definitely the Salamence is a problem, but I have Quick Attack plus a Scarfer that's faster than it, so that should definitely be able to help me out. Thankfully, I'm running Stone Edge instead of like just dual stab attacks, because that can help me out against that too. No V-Crate switch-ins except for Toxapex. Actually, I guess Zygarde can switch in too. Yeah, so I'm probably going to U-turn and Zen Headbutt a lot. Let's go ahead and lead off here with my... I think maybe Rotom is a fine lead. He'll probably lead Torn or Zygarde. It actually leads off right with Ment. Is this that Specs-Ment with like Draco Meteor? I feel like that's what this is. I'm going to scout for that and go here into my Ferrothorn. Goes Chansey, okay. Not quite sure what that shows me, but what it does allow me to do is get up a Spike right here. He may go immediately to Tornadus for sure. Just gets up his Rocks. I don't know why I spiked, actually. That was kind of dumb because I'm going to have to defog these anyway. Okay, so I'm assuming he's trying to get up a T-Spike here. Let's see if he wants to give me a burn. Actually, I can just defog here. Yeah, I don't know why I spiked. I should have just gone for something else. He's gonna go for what, T-Spike? How many power points does that have? Toxic Spikes. 32 power points. Okay, let's Will-O-Wisp him here. Goes back to Chansey. Okay, so that's smart. He didn't want to get burnt on that thing. I can just defog here, though. As I'm assuming rocks go up here. I goes for Toxic, and unfortunately for my opponent misses. Okay, let's go for Volt Switch now. And I think this is where I want to try to get my Victini in and start going for some 50-50s. We get in before rocks go up, and assuming I can make a good prediction right here, I'll be able to knock something out. Actually, I guess it isn't really much of a prediction. I just click Zen Headbutt. Yeah, there's no way he's going to go Mawile. So we do hit. That's an Intimidate Bulky Mince. Okay, so that's what the set is. As what I can do here is just go Ferrothorn here. On the incoming Earthquake, not a big deal at all. Now I can go Rotom. Because he'll probably go either, like, what, Toxapex, maybe? Goes for Flamethrower. Okay, so that covered that play, too. Now what I can do is just go right here for a Defog. He doesn't want to take a Will-O-Wisp, but they're anything but Chansey. And every time Chansey comes in, I get a free switch into my Victini and get a free Zen Headbutt. So that does a lot, not going to lie, but I'm not going to stress out about that damage right now. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. How much is Spadef Pex taking from Victini? Because Pex is not a Gastrodon. Toxapex is a lot more defensive than Gastrodon on both sides. That is not the correct set. Victini. Oh, there's a set in here already. Did I not click on this before? That Victini is not 2-hit KOing. Goes Chansey, okay. So I always bring this in right here. I guess this time I just click Zen Headbutt again. How healthy is this Mansic now? 82. I'll probably go back to Mance if I had to guess. Let's just go for U-turn. Yeah, out comes Mansic once again. And what this allows me to do is actually bring in my Pinsir and maybe win. No, Torrent's too healthy for me to win with Pinsir, right? But it does give me a return, which is not bad. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to knock him out, but just weakening this thing could be really valuable. And as long as he doesn't like Flamethrower or Burn Me. Oh, we did knock him out. Okay, sweet. So I guess that Mance was not as bulky as I thought. Out comes Torn. I mean, I would love to sack a Rotom, but I really need the Defog. Ferrothorn is not as good here. Let's just go Ferrothorn on a Hurricane that connects. As what I'll actually do here is just make a double to Victini right now, expecting one of these walls to come out. This goes for double Heat Wave. Interesting. Okay. Healthiest Chansey right now? 67. Can't take 2 attacks. I'll go for Zen Headbutt here on Zygarde. Landorus-T can take on Zygarde, especially if I hit that attack, which I do. Actually, this could be bad because I think I just put him in range of... No, he's not Super Berry. Never mind. Goes for Coil. I'd have defensive Landorus with HPS. There's no way Zygarde is going to be able to break through my team right here. Yeah, I don't think Zygarde has any chance of doing this. Looks like it's... If I can get a roll, the next one will kill. I don't even think I need the roll, though. Like, I'm going to take any attack. Because he's not Z-move or anything like that, so... Plus I have a Keldeo that can take an extreme speed. There's the 1,000 arrows. We unfortunately got a much lower roll right there, but it's fine. I can just go... Actually, he's at +2 defense, so I don't even know if that's going to kill, so... Let's just go for it and Power Ice again. This puts me in a kind of tough spot against Mawile because it could have Sucker Punch, but I think Earthquake Mega Pinsir can break that. So out comes Tornadus-T. I'm just going to go Ferrothorn once again. On a Heat Wave. He's able to go ahead and knock me out. Not the biggest of deals. I mean, Victini can come in here. And once again, just click Zen Headbutt here. Oh, come on. Is this going to knock me out? It doesn't. Okay, so we'll be able to Zen Headbutt. We crit through that. I don't know if that mattered. I mean, it's a strong attack. I mean, I just did it to cover the Toxapex switching. All I needed was the damage for my Mega Pinsir, and I think that would have given me the damage for Mega Pinsir anyway, so I don't know how much that mattered right there. But if it did, that's definitely very unfortunate. I don't think it mattered, though. Like, it also gave me the damage for Scarf Keldeo's attack, so all I need to do is use, like, Victini or my Keldeo to try to... or my Pinsir to try to break through Toxapex, and then Keldeo kind of won the game anyway. Because of Secret Sword, of course, but... yeah, we're able to go ahead and kill the Tornadus right there. I don't think this opponent has a chance in the game right now. I mean, he can try to, like, pivot around, I guess. Maybe go Mawile here, hope that I fear the Sucker Punch, and go for, like, an attack. I mean, at that point, I just sack off my Landorus. Have him take Rocky Helmet chip damage. Then I go... what do I go after that? Probably Pinsir. Look at Earthquake, pretty much get a kill. sort of thing right here. But I don't know if he's going to send out a Pokemon, so I'll be right back if he does, or else I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so he did in fact send out his Mega Mawile right here. So as I said, I can just go Landorus right now. I'll be able to intimidate this thing. He's going to go for the SD, okay. I guess he recognized that I was locked in. He's going to, what, Sucker Punch here? Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it, yeah. Okay. And we just knocked that out at 2. I mean, even if he Sucker Punched, I don't know if... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pinsir could live a hit. I mean, live a Sucker Punch and get an Earthquake off. So that's a very solid game right there. We're able to go ahead and pick up the win. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here, going to be up against some Kokolucha offense. This is actually a pretty bad matchup. Tapu Koko plus Hawlucha is definitely very tough for this team to deal with. Superior just throwing around glares is going to be very frustrating too. Scarf Keldeo does work. Mega Pinsir clicks return. Victini clicks V-Crate actually, now that I look at it too. So let's go ahead and lead off here with my Ferrothorn. Because I'm expecting Omastar to try to get up like either Spikes or T-Spikes is what I'm expecting. Base power, 64 to 143. Let's power up him. As I do hit, bring him down to Sash, yeah. Standard.Sash. Let's go for a Spike here, actually. No, he's... What is this? Okay, I'm going to Gyro Ball. I don't know what he thought I would do, but I'm not going to let that happen. We're able to go ahead and knock out the Omastar. I still have a Defog right in the back, so I'm not overly stressed out about this. What comes this mon? Now, my Landorus is kind of here for this, so let's go out into Landorus. I don't particularly... I mean, it's not going to be able to 1v1 Hawlucha because of Roost. So there's a high jump kick. I'm just going to U-turn out here on the incoming Superior. Not a big deal. Would he be Scarf Surf? Because if he's not, I would love to go Keldeo. But if he is, it's kind of puts me in a tough spot. I mean, Victini kind of gets a kill. I mean, he can glare me. But as long as I don't get fully paralyzed, because I'm not going to outspeed anything on his team anyway, so... Let's just go for V-Crate. And ideally we don't get glare parried into full parried. Is what I'm kind of hoping for right here. Maybe? Goes for sub. Actually, that's actually a pretty smart play, but I don't know what he's expecting. I mean, maybe he can go Lando now. Is he trying to go off my choke of switching out? Goes for Leaf Storm and we knock him out. I mean, we took quite a few drops. I guess that's what he's... That was definitely his best play then. Okay, so out comes this once again. I have quick attack pressure for Hawlucha too. I forgot about that. I have this pressure for it too. Goes for power up punch. He's gonna what, Ice Punch here? Yeah, he's gonna Ice Punch. Let me sack off my Victini. And now what I can do is just bring out my Pinsir here, I think. Pinsir or Keldeo? Keldeo's fine. Like, Surf is gonna knock him out, right? This might have been a mistake if Surf doesn't kill. Lopunny. Actually, yeah, Surf's not going to knock him out. I should really check these things before I send out Pokemon. Okay, Hydro Pump, you want to hit? Goes Tapu Koko. Let's see if he's Scarf right now. Is it worth... I mean, I can't really lose to Ferrothorn. I mean, I can't really lose to Hawlucha with Ferrothorn plus Quick Attack. So out comes Hawlucha right here. All I need to do is Hydro Pump. As I hit, now he's in range of Quick Attack, yeah. And even if I didn't hit, I'm pretty sure Iron Barbs plus Quick Attack would have done the job. But all I need to do is bring this mon out. Mega Evolve here, go for the Quick Attack. Knock out the Hawlucha, and then... I should probably preserve this mon to Quick Attack the Lopunny. And then just bring out Landorus after, so let's go Ferrothorn here. Because it covers everything, whether he wants to U-turn or Earthquake. Doesn't really matter. He goes for a Z-move, but now I can just Gyro Ball. Yeah, that's not going to work because I have my... Actually, my Keldeo's gone. What am I doing? But I think I'm fine anyway because there's no way... There's no way Mega Lopunny knocks out my... this thing. So let's just go for a return here and knock that out. Would Fake Out do that much? Fake Out did 21 the last time. Let's go for a Quick Attack. 24. And then, unless he has Quick Attack, we knock him out without Quick Attack. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the win right there. Kind of got sketchy towards the end. I definitely could have made some stronger plays to try to make it so that I didn't lose. Lots of points. 1766. Let's see where that is on the ladder. It should be top 500, right? 17, yeah, it's top 500. It's actually pretty good in top 500. 1766 is 290. So we'll take that. We'll go ahead and end off the session there. Did hope you guys did enjoy, of course. Had a ton of fun with the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll see you all next time. Later.